Yo, what is going on, my beautiful subscribers? Hope you're all blessed, hope you're doing well. Today we're going to take a look at businesses that UK rappers have started. When it comes to business, you're usually going to think about the obvious, you're going to think about Rimsy, of course, and you're also going to think about Krept Konan, maybe more specifically Krept, after the success of his skincare brand, baby skincare brand, Nala's Baby, named after his daughter. Or it might be Fredo with his successful investment into Kick Game. Or you could be talking about Blade Brown, who owns cafes in Spain, Bud cafes to be more specific, which I have visited his one in Barcelona. It was decent, it was good, no complaints. But we're kind of going to try and focus mostly on rappers with UK-based businesses, because if we're looking of what rappers are doing abroad, like, we'll be here all day. So what's motivated me to make this video is this news that Krept Konan have now decided to open a wholesale supermarket. Now this has come out of nowhere. Yo, we man saying, I've already edited the video, but what wasn't known to me while I was recording this was that Krept Konan actually own 2% each of the supermarket. So even though they do own part of this supermarket, and congratulations to them for that, it's not a big enough percentage for the way I speak about this investment, you know what I mean? So yeah, just keep that in mind when watching the video, because if I knew that they own 2% each, I would have covered this differently, innit? This is after a quick check of Company's House. Tried not to be more nosy, but I couldn't help myself. Let's take a look at the BBC's news article. Let me see what my TV license pays for. Rap duo opens supermarket to give back to hometown. We like to get involved with businesses that solve problems and give back to the community, says South London rapper Konan, one of half of the rap duo Krept Konan. The two award-winning musicians are opening a supermarket in their hometown of Croydon to help better serve the area's diverse population. The pair say Safeway. Wow, that sounds similar to, you guys remember Safeways? I think Morrison's bought over Safeways. I think it was Morrison's that bought over Safeways. They told BBC London they would always aim to start their business ventures in Croydon as this community had raised them. And that's disappointing, because if they open this like even a half an hour drive from where I am, I would make the effort to shop there regularly. But because Croydon is literally 2 hours from me, if during rush hour, during peak hours, like, I'm never gonna go here. You know what? Actually, guys, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'm gonna go to the grand opening of this. I'll try get in contact with their management, try see if I can get an interview with them there. I don't know, fam. Like, I'll see what I can do in it. Only if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will go there. Krept said he immediately understood the need for such a supermarket when it was pitched to him by their business partner and co-founder Kaysor Ali. Having the experience of going shopping and having to go to multiple places, have to go here for my meat, here for my fruit and veg, and then for certain seasonings I have to go there. Not everything is in the major supermarkets, Krept said. Okay. So I'm just a nosy guy. I just need to know who this Kaysor Ali is. Can't lie. Ex-head of global IT infrastructure, serial entrepreneur, investor. Kaysor Ali, Stakeout Meat Company, Stakeout Franchise. So I think this is the owner of this place. Okay, they got one in Harrow also. So the person who they've invested with also partly owns this, I guess, or maybe he franchised one. Okay, Norbury Road, that's one of the addresses. Yeah, that looks more like it. Wow, yeah, okay. But this is good. So since it's gonna be wholesale, I'm guessing like wholesale of meats, that's, you know what I mean, you got someone who understands that, so okay. They just have one world food aisle, and it was like, imagine that, but a whole supermarket. The supermarket will feature food and drink from various cultures. The supermarket is not their first foray into the business world, as they already owned a dessert chain and restaurant, because I think it's closed, and Krept has launched his skincare brand, Nala's Baby, which is very successful. Yeah, man, beautiful here. So this is positive news, this is great news. Like, rappers getting into business, making investments into business, but for Krept Konan, this is nothing new. Because I remember back in the day, I'm not sure exactly how long ago it was, but I remember when they released that Krept Konan song with Mostak, and when they opened Krept Konans, I remember that back in the day. And I remember I'd always say to the guys like, yo, let's go Krept Konans, let's go there one day, let's go there, bro. We never ended up going there once, fam. Like, it's so jarring, bro. Like, that was when I was at the age where I'd let my friends, like, stop me from doing something I wanted to do because they weren't on it. I'd go there straight by myself. I don't care. Fling on your Krept and clothes, you don't know. Come down to Krept and clothes, you don't know. This was a great promo video, great song. Like, it was all great. Yeah, but unfortunately, Krept Konan ended up closing down. I'm not sure when it closed down. Does it say on here? It doesn't say when it permanently closed down, but it closed down. The restaurant business is one business I would never get into, because it's just, bro, it just looks like so much headaches, like, in such an oversaturated market, bro. So difficult to actually stand out. Doesn't seem worth it to me. That's one business I would never start, I don't think. They say never, but I can't see myself starting a restaurant. Do you guys remember Rimsy when he had burgers and bagels? If we search that up here, it's permanent permanently closed. This was it. It's near Chelsea Stadium. I used to frequent this place. I used to go there regularly. I even remember, I think it was, if I can find the snaps, I'll put them in the video. But I remember when Rimsy dropped that song, I think it was when he dropped that song Unruly. He did a kind of gathering thing outside Burgers and Bagels, and he got like a truck with the showing his music video for the song playing, you know what I mean? Like he did a premiere. It was a premiere party. That's what it was. And an ex-employee of mine, he knew Rimsy, so he got invited to it and he brought me along with it. And back then I used to cut through like Chelsea. I used to cut through Chelsea all the time. Like I was there at least twice a week. And because I'm a fan of Rimsy's music and I saw that he had a business there, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna support this thing, you know? Usually I'll just go to McDonald's after I was done, you know, and then go yard because I'd be there around evening times or sometimes earlier. Like whenever I was in that area and I needed to eat, which was most of the time, I made sure to go to Rimsy's spot. And now that the place is closed, I can say that I didn't find the food like exceptional. And if the place was still open, like you would never hear this come out of my mouth, innit? There were times where like I was so hungry, I'd go Burgers and Bagels and the food was just like not up to par. Like I would just go straight to McDonald's after. I did that quite a few times, you know? Literally paid double to support the business, you know? But I don't regret it. I'll do it again if I had the choice as well. And Rimsy said he owned the studio as well. He said, like, he told the story about that on a podcast I saw if you want to check that out, where he explains how he spent all this money on the studio, but the lease wasn't proper, so he got kicked out of the spot after he'd done up the studio all nice, you know what I mean? And we've also got Dads, big up to him, you know, makes great music. He's somebody who I respect because he seems very authentic. He's even come out publicly and spoken about his losses in crypto. Like, do you know how hard it is as a man to admit, like, yo, like, I blew a lot of money, like, man planned on retiring, but now I can't. That's why I've come back. I think that's what he said in an interview. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, correct me. But now I think he's finally retired from music, you know, because of he's somebody who's strict about his religion. He's always wanted to quit music because music is haram, which is good on him. Good on him, bro. You know, can't anyone doing anything to get closer to God, bro. You can't fault that. And now he's a jeweler. Now he sells jewels, and one of my brethren has told me, like, he is like actually got some of the best prices in the game. Like apparently he's come into the market, seen the markup that the other jewelers are putting on, and he's just undercut all of them. You know what I mean? Like he's actually got the best prices in the game. This ain't no promo. I haven't even bought a watch from Dads, but this is from what I've heard from people who have or people who've seen his prices.
Because I'm sure you would have had money before that, no?
Nah, bro. So from music, I never made no bread, bro. Like literally, I never made no peas. And where my face was mad bait,
yeah,
I couldn't just go and let me say, oh, let me just go get a job and just hold some bread for this. I couldn't do that. My face was bait. Like you said, like you knew who I was. So my face was bait, bro. And that's what I hated is like my face is bait, but the peas, the bank is not matching up, fam. This is not making sense. So that was frustrating as well. So like man's going shop. And the people are taking photos of me jumping out their car. I'm thinking, I don't even have a car, fam. And man wants to take a photo with me. Do you get? Thinking I need to pattern up. But obviously it's part of the, you get me, living, you learn, innit? And it built man's hunger. You feel me? Because it's not nothing nice to go through, like where you're mad, your face is bait, and
you can't live a normal life properly.
Yeah, and it was only because it was just a shit time for music, bro. Like I said, because I was doing it from 2011, I didn't really know the method until I learned about Spotify in 2016, 2017, and that's when I started actually making money.
Do you ever feel like that now? Like obviously, as I said, we're going to come to this later on, but now that you're not making any music anymore, sometimes, and you're married and you've got kids,
yeah.
Like, do you ever come across that thought train where it's like, I can't have a normal life anymore because everyone knows my face?
No, do you know, alhamdulillah, now I think man's older and that I'm trying to live a normal life anyway, innit? Like with the jewelry business, etc.
Yeah, it's a great interview there. We've obviously got Fredo, who owns Kip Game, and Kip Game also has a very successful YouTube channel where they interview like anyone huge who comes to the UK. Kip Game actually has one of like the biggest like interview platforms for the culture in the UK. And the CEO, Alicia Thompson, I was hired when I was 8 months pregnant. In just 3 years, Thompson has spearheaded growth with sales soaring to well over 50 million at the end of 2022. When she started at the company in early 2020, Kit Game consisted of a team of 5 that was turning over 2 million. In under 3 years, she delivered 50 million and now has 160 people working. Wow, crazy. Great growth. Solid investment there by Fredo, man. And then we've got the Duppy White rum that is owned by Kano. I believe Kano owns Duppy White. And then we've got AU Vodka that I believe is owned by Charlie Sloth. Oh my God, no way. He's the ball boy who got kicked by Hazard owns AU Vodka. No way. Oh, you're lying. What a legend. Okay, it says DJ Charlie Sloth also owns part of the company, but piss off, that's the guy that Hazard kicked. A former Swansea ball boy turned entrepreneur has been named on the Times Millionaires Under 30 list. Charlie Morgan founded his own vodka brand in 2015 with childhood best friend Jackson Quinn. Since then, AU Vodka has grown to 52 employees at its Swansea base and sold over 1.6 million bottles, reporting a profit of 15 million. Both Morgan and Quinn are estimated to be worth around 55 million pounds. God damn. Everyone remembers this. If you don't remember this incident, I shouldn't even have to show the video. If you don't remember this, you're not old enough. Sorry. AU Vodka founder buys Wales' most expensive house.
Charlie
Whoa.
Morgan recently acquired Wales' most expensive home for £8 million.
Wow.
A sprawling property spanning 40 acres. Vodka saw sales surpass £50 million in its latest financial year.
It's taken them 10 years of work though. They started it in 2015. Like this is motivating. This has really actually motivated me because it's taken them 10 years of work though. 10 years. I bet when they started that brand, bro, people were laughing like, oh, no one taking it. Bro, now they're on track to be billionaires. He owns the most expensive house in Wales, bro. He owns the most expensive house in his country. How mad is that? I was trying to look at Dimzy. I think Dimzy. I remember when Dimzy started a glass of water brand, but I can't find it.
I done so much days on base, I got stuck in a dive.
Oh, so I managed to find it. Oh, it's so sold out, but I managed to find the website. Yeah, Dimzy was selling a glass of water. I think I bought it when it was out. Don't have the bottle though, but yeah. I'm a little fanboy. And then obviously we've got Nala's Baby. Started by Krept, but Krept got all of his friends to invest further to help grow the business more. And now, like, bro, I see Nala's Baby in Boots all the time. It's like up there. It's like one of the main brands now. You know, it's like one of the main brands, skincare baby brands on the shelf. Unlikely collaboration, a baby skincare line founded by a rapper and backed by Premier League footballers. Founded 4 years ago, the company currently values itself at £20 million. And it's probably worth more than that. Nala's Baby started as a project for Krept and Sasha while she was pregnant with their daughter. The pair still own 75% between them, while the other 25% has gone to investors including footballers Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho and a bunch of other rappers as well. I think K-Trap's an investor as well, just to name a few. So yeah, lovely, man. Yeah, just love to see the success, you know? If you have a business, you ain't got to worry about, am I relevant? Am I this? Am I that? Once you have a business that produces and sells something, bro, like that's where real wealth, power, influence comes in, you know what I mean? Yeah, motivating. It's motivating, man. It's motivating. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.